prospecting. Okay, family, what we're going to do is we're going to take another stab at our training topic that we started last week, which is ambitious prospecting. Big shout out to Omar Rodriguez. He put it out there on Telegram. He gave a lot of love to the training that we put out there last week. And what we want to do this week, guys, is we want to build on that. And so we're going to do a quick recap, and then we're going to dive into the next part of ambitious prospecting. But you want to get your notebooks. I'm going to be asking questions here and there. We want to make it somewhat interactive and all that good stuff. But get your notebooks for this training. Auntie, the camera is on. I see the new glow up. I see it. I see it, man. Somebody got a new device over there. Okay. Oh, man, praise God. We want it. All right, there it is. All right, I'm just messing with y'all, T, but I am excited for you though. But because that's a big daggum deal. Auntie got a new computer, y'all. So yeah, I mean, I've been messing with her about her Chromebook for a while now. And she told me that she got her a new laptop, man. So yeah, we ready, man. We good. All right. So with that being said, all right, let me share my screen and we're gonna get into ambitious prospecting part 2. Family, let me know when you all can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Give me a thumbs up. All righty, good stuff. All right, perfect. Y'all can see it? Y'all good? Okay, excellent. All right. Perfect. All right. So ambitious prospecting part 2. What we talking about? Working to win in your Primerica business. So this is just a recap. Last week we talked about the 3 stages of business. We talked about the foundation stage, concentration stage, momentum stage. Well, guess what, Erica? We are in the foundation stage right now. That's the mindset that we got to have. Well, what does the foundation stage entail? It entails work, right? But doing the right type of work in your business, right? It involves looking for your core group, your 7 to 10 key people, right? That Art Williams told us that we needed, that we need 7 to 10 key leaders in our business. Well, that's part of the foundation stage. And then we're selling the vision, we're selling the dream, right? That's what it's about. But it's a lot of seed sowing and seed scattering where you're taking 1 step forward, 2 steps back in the foundation stage to lay the foundation for what it is that you're trying to build. That's what we are. Another thing we talked about, what is the #1 reason why people don't succeed in Primerica? You guessed it. They don't have enough people to contact. They run out of people to contact. People create a list of their warm market. It might be a top 25, a top 15, or whatever list. And then after they've called a couple of those people and those people run out, man, most of the times people are dead in the water in their business. And they don't have enough people to contact. They might get a few referrals here, a few referrals there, but then they struggle to really get any momentum going because they don't have enough people to call. They might have some people to call, but not enough. This is a business of large numbers. So that's the #1 reason why people don't succeed in Primerica, because they run out of people to call. #2 reason why people don't succeed in Primerica is that they don't work long enough to win. They don't do the things long enough to get more contacts. They don't do the fundamentals. They don't do the great separators, the prospecting and scheduling appointments that's necessary for them. They don't do it long enough. That's the #2 reason why people don't succeed in Primerica, right? What else did we talk about last week? We talked about people and contact information, names, phone numbers. That is the raw material that we use to build this business. Just like wood and bricks, right? Bricks and lumber are used to build things. Names and phone numbers, people contact information is used to build this business. And one of the things that I pointed out, this is one of the lines that I say that, it's the keys to stay in business, man. You got to view every single contact, family. View every new contact as seed for a future harvest. It's precious. It is very, very precious. So you got to view it as such, right? Then what else did we talk about? We said this is a credibility business, Squee. This is a credibility business. Credibility is currency, right? See, either you have credibility, you got to borrow credibility, or you have to create credibility. That's the only way this is going to get done. But you have to have credibility. You either already have it, you're going to have to borrow somebody else's, or you're going to have to create it from scratch. Know that in order for you to be successful in Primerica, man, you are riding the wave of credibility. Credibility you already have, one you got to borrow, or one you got to create from scratch, right? And so then we talked about just that raw material again. We got to get to a place to where, man, you are maintaining a list of 100 contacts at all times. I know I've never said this to you guys, but man, I'm saying it now, man. We got to get to that 100 plus mindset, Sean. We got 100 plus contacts. And we talked about last week, hey, man, just some strategies, just using your warm market and a new recruit's warm market on how you can, by doing your own name list, doing a phone dump, start to create that 100 contact list and putting your contacts in CRM, the client relationship manager system on POL. And so, we set a homework assignment. I wanted to see, did anybody do their homework assignment? Did anybody do it? Okay, Mom. Okay, I see you got your hand up.
I do have something to say though. When I transferred them over, the names came, but the phone numbers didn't.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I didn't know. No, I didn't get into inputting all those phone numbers yet.
Huh. Okay. So has anybody else experienced that same thing to where names came over, but no phone numbers came over? Okay. So, Mom, what we probably got to do is, it might be a tech support issue. It might be a setting or something like that, or
okay.
that we got to, figure out to make sure that, because, yeah, I mean, that defeats the purpose of just putting names in there.
Right.
With no phone numbers, especially if you're dumping them from your phone. So. Auntie, you had a comment?
I was just going to say that they're very responsive. If you email them to kind of walk through the details, they're very responsive, the CRM email, to help with that.
Okay, thanks, Jackie. I'll do that.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. But did anybody else do their homework? Well, you did your 100 contact list? Oh, man, everybody got Fs. Okay, I got you. Okay. All right, so... All right, here we go, man. Here we go. Listen. That is your assignment. That is your assignment. And take it seriously. We're only talking about your business. We're only talking about the vehicle that you say you want to use to reach your goals and dreams, right? And so I think that's a small ask. That's a small to do to create a top 100 name list using just the two strategies we talked about. You doing a warm market, hot market list, and then you saying, hey, man, I'm going to do a phone dump going from A to Z in my phone, and then doing a social media dump, right? Putting those contacts in your CRM, carve out some time. It'll probably take you anywhere from, I don't know, an hour, to get them in there, get them organized. Even if it took you 2 hours, man, gosh, to be able to have them organized, that way you can qualify each contact and sort through them and all that stuff. Man, just spend some time with it. Spend some time with it. It's work worth doing. It is work worth doing. All right. Are y'all with me on that? Raise your hand. Let me know if you're with me on that. All right, perfect. All right. So we need everybody engaged with the homework. All right, because it was due today. All right, so let's get back to what we really want to talk about tonight. So we talked about there's 4 ways to prospect. You have your warm market, you have a new recruit's warm market, you have a referral market, and then you have a cold market / networking, right? These are the 4 ways to prospect. What we talked about last week was your warm market and a new recruit's warm market. What I want to talk about tonight, I want to put a bonus one in here. It's part of your warm market, but it's an offshoot of your warm market. It's your business warm market. This is a bonus way to prospect. Omar's going to like this one. This is your business warm market. This is a market you should already have credibility with, right? So your business warm market is the easiest way, just like it says on the screen, family. It is the easiest place to find new business. It's the easiest place to find new business. Well, how do you tap into your business warm market? Hey, I'm glad you asked. Look, you can go to your CRM, client relationship manager. Family, there's so many different things that are already laid out for you in CRM. You got your annual reviews. This is all on your dashboard. It tells you who's eligible for an annual review. If you have clients that you service for over the year, whatever it can be, it keeps up with them. When did they become a client? And on the anniversary date that they became a client, they'll come up as an annual review candidate. Now, you can look at present annual review candidates. It gives you who's eligible today, and you can look at past ones, right? So there's past and present opportunities for the annual review. And you got client birthdays. It's already laid out for you. It tells you who in your client list has a birthday today and in the past. Who are your January birthdays? Who are your February birthdays? Because when March comes up, it's going to tell you who all your March birthdays are out of your clients. Man, these are great opportunities to connect with clients. These are people that are in your business warm market. Guys, this is a big one right here. It tells you senior health prospects. That's a report that it generates. And you can look at the ones you missed from the previous months, past and present ones. It gives you, guys, this is your warm market. These are opportunities for you to reach out to current clients to see how you might be able to help them. Then you can do advanced search reports. Man, you can figure this thing out to where, man, you can run a report of all of your life insurance clients that don't have an investment account, that don't have stuff like that, that don't have a legal protection program. You can run these advanced search reports. And then, of course, through CRM, you got the email campaigns. This is how you can tap into your business warm market. The email campaigns, man, they're going to be sending things out to them about IRA season and investing money and making sure that they're properly covered and protected. It's just like a drip campaign that they get these emails from you from time to time, so you stay engaged with the client through email. Even though you don't even have to call them all the time, they'll get something from you just to remind them that you're here. But this is how you tap into your business warm market. I'm going to tell you guys, I get clients that email me back. They'll get an email from the email campaign, Cheryl, and they'll mess around and email me back saying, hey, Nick, I need to talk to you. I need to increase my life insurance. And then I'll be looking like, okay, they're responding to an email that went out from the campaign. And they're just hitting me up or saying, hey, Nick, I need to get with you. I had some life changes. So they respond from the emails. Mike just did 2 policies. Okay. All right. I'm getting ahead of myself. Hold on a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. So this is talking about tapping into business warm market. It goes beyond the client relationship manager. What about this child rider conversion report? This is part of your business warm market. So for people who have clients with policies and they started out with child riders on their policies, but now the rider, the kids that are on the policy, they reach age 25. Well, once they turn age 25 or they get close to turning age 25, they'll show up on this child rider conversion report that they got to get their own policy. And guess what? The policy can get done. Do you know a client can initiate and complete the child rider conversion through myprimerica.com? You don't even have to do any paperwork for it. You can have them go to their client portal in myprimerica.com and they'll be able to click on a link and they'll be able to put in all the information and the child rider conversion is done with no paperwork. And it's present ones that are showing up on the report. And you can also run a filter to get the past ones that you've missed. I guarantee you guys, if you go on your child rider conversion report, you can look out there and I promise you there's probably some child rider conversions that you did not get, that you missed, that you said, dang, I didn't even check it. I wasn't even up on it. I missed this one. Do it. I guarantee you there's going to be some out there that you've missed, that they slipped through the cracks. Now the son or the daughter is 26, 27 years old, 28, 30. Me and Mike Mike just did 2 policies today for a client who had 2 kids that slipped through the child rider conversion. One was 30 and one was 28. Just did them tonight or this afternoon. Those were past, guys. It's the easiest sale to make. That is prospecting within your warm market. I got a call tomorrow morning with a woman that's up in the Arlington area. Her second child is about to turn 25. And we're going to talk about, and we're going to get that child rider conversion done like we've done. It's the easiest sale to make. I got another one on Friday. Look at your child rider conversion report. Look at that report. Some of you guys got stuff on there right now. Right now. That can be converted between now and month end. Look out there. That's a big one, y'all. That is a big one. Not only the present one, look at the past. Click on the little filter icon and look at the past ones. It'll probably trip some of you guys out and be like, dang, I didn't know I had all these out here. Look at it and see if there's any ones out there that some of you guys may have missed, right? And it doesn't matter. If you missed it, that's fine. You just got to do a new policy. That's fine. Most people are open to getting that coverage on their kids. All right, share my screen again. Child rider conversion report. This is how you tap into your business warm market. What's the next way? The increasing benefit rider report. The increasing benefit rider report. These are reports that come out that tell you when the IBR is going to kick in. The increasing benefit rider is where the client's coverage increases by 10% on the anniversary date of their policy. They get a notice in the mail and stuff like that. And so they need to understand that, hey, this is what's going on. We should be explaining this very thoroughly and clearly to the client that this is a feature of the policy. So that way they're not caught off guard with the increasing benefit rider. But yeah, this is a report that's out there that you can use to create communication between you and the client, right? Terminated life clients report. This is a big one too. If you're not looking at this report, I strongly encourage your teammates to look at it. These are the life insurance clients that you did, but that lapsed their policies. They lapsed their policies. And so you can run a report, and some of these policies have been lapsed because of maybe financial situations at the time, or the value wasn't there, stuff like that. But now people are in a different situation to where you can come back to them and you can have a conversation, and they're in a different headspace, they're in a different financial space. And I've done policies with people and they say, Nick, we need to get that policy back. I'm so glad that you called me. I've been meaning to call you. I've been wanting to call you. I need that policy back. What do I need to do to get it back going? That's an opportunity. You already have the credibility. You've already gathered their personal information, banking information at one point. They know who you are. You call them up and you see if you can get some of these policies back on board. But you have a conversation with them. If you're going to do a new policy, like, hey, I don't need you to lapse this one. If you get any kind of financial trouble and stuff like that, let's talk first. Don't just let the policy lapse. We have options. But that's a big one, guys. The terminated life clients report, Shadrika. Look at that report and see if there is some low-hanging fruit opportunities. People that lapsed their policy a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever the case may be. You call them now, I guarantee you some of them are going to be like, I need to get my policy back. Or you tell them, hey, you need to get your policy back. And he said, you know what? You're sure right. You're right. Terminated life clients report. Holla at them. These are ways to prospect in your business warm market. And then, of course, you got end of term manager. I don't think any of you guys are at this place yet, but I have end of term opportunities. I've been in the business for over 20 years. End of term opportunities pop up from time to time. This is where we're taking them from end of term, exploring options for them to get a new policy, extend their policy, all that stuff. I mean, this counts. You get paid on it, you get all that. And so end of term manager is also a report as well. If you've been in the business for over 10 years, 10 years or longer, you need to be checking this report. You need to be checking this report, all right? But this is the gold that's in the ground. It's already, it's right under our feet. We don't have to go hunt for it. We don't have to go trying to conjure it up, and no, it's already there. This is the gold. Stephen calls it the gold that's in the walls. I mean, it's the gold in the ground, man. We're standing right on it. We don't even see it. We don't even pay no attention to it. We go about our day. It's just, but it's there. It's right under our feet. This is the gold that's in the ground. I guarantee you right now, if you just work your business warm market between now and Friday, you can write $1,000 in premium. Y'all ain't hearing me. At least $1,000 in premium. Child rider conversions, increasing policies for clients, stuff like that. All that between now and Friday, you can write $1,000 in premium. 1,000 premium. I guarantee you. If you don't believe me, try it. Omar, you got your hand up. Talk to us, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can definitely hear you. Man, we can see you, man. What's up, bro?
Hey, man. I know. Hey, I was just touching on what you were talking about as far as using the CRM to revisit clients and stuff. I think we just need to find a reason why to call them. And even if he's not one of those people that are in the report that you just mentioned, I think if you just send them an email or a campaign, whenever it says that is not deliverable, the email, just call them up and say, hey, your email came back. You know, did you change it or something? That's just another reason for you to call them, and then without really having to be on the report or something. You know, I think that's one thing. And then another thing that I wanted to mention is, like, if you have a prospect, somebody you just met, you can just put their information in there and ask permission to send them something via email. What it allows you to do is you get permission from them to send them emails, and then you can put them on a drip campaign like the How Many Works that is broken down into 5 different emails, 5 weeks. You know, I think that's just another way of using that CRM on top of the reports.
Powerful stuff. Thank you for that, brother. That's awesome. So, Omar, you saying that because I didn't know this, the How Many Works campaign is a 5-week campaign, that they get an email every week for 5 weeks?
You have 2 options. You have the option to send the How Many Works, How Many Works on a one PDF, just the deal, right? One PDF, or you can actually set up a 4 or 5 week broken down per topic, financial topic, on an email. So 1 week is going to be the rule of 72. The next week is going to be debt stacking. The following things like that. That's actually fantastic, because you can build credibility on people that you just met, you know, like that, or send it to all customers, all clients, you know, just to find a reason why to call them. And then, like you said, it gives you a report of who opened it and who read it, and, you know, and who was not deliverable.
I love it. I love it.
Yep.
That's so awesome, man. I mean, I think that appreciate you for that, brother. Man, hey, that's boy life, baby. I love it. So, I think that the thing that I'm catching, you know, as I'm putting these trainings together, and guys, we've had CRM for a while now. It's such a powerful tool. Big shout out to F3. They've been in the trainings, the CRM trainings, and being exposed. Like, it is such a dynamic tool that we need to become experts at, because it'll free up and alleviate a lot of the things that we're doing manually, right? To try to manage contacts and communicate with people and stuff like that. I mean, if we could just go all in on the CRM tool, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, like, it can help us, like Omar said, build that credibility, stay in communication with our clients and new prospects, and just build our brand organically like that. I'm telling you, man, it's just a powerful tool, right?
Plus, Nick, one last thing. Also, keep up with the notes, the conversations that you have with clients, because even if you don't call them the next week or in a month or the follow-up a few months later, you can call them, hey, I remember your son was sick. How was he? How's he now? So they'll appreciate that you remember little things that you definitely will not remember, right? However, if you have that notes in there, you will have a reminder of it. So,
man, I remember we used to do prospecting sheets, Omar, and we'll have, I'd make a little column over to the side that says notes, it just gets so messy after a couple of phone calls and conversations, man. We ain't got to live like that anymore. You don't have to live like that. I mean, we have this tool to where it can lay it out all neat, and we can run reports off of that stuff, man. So guys, I mean, we got everything that we need to just be successful. Everything that we need. But this business warm market, I have a friend, and I'm gonna bring him on to do a training on just his process and how he goes about his business. I'm not gonna tell you this, but I have a friend in the business. This is part of his regimen on a weekly basis. He says, Nick, what I do is I go on CRM on a weekly basis, and from CRM, I'm trying to get $1,000 in premium a week just from CRM. Think about that, guys. That's $4,000 in personal premium a month. And he says it's there. It's right there. He says, my goal is every week, I'm trying to see whether or not I can do 1,000 in premium from CRM. Client, increasing child rider coverages. Guys, y'all know we got a lot of clients that got $10,000, maybe $15,000 child riders. Then if you have a conversation with them, Auntie, they'll go up to $25,000. Maybe, am I right? They'll go up. They'll say, you know what? You're right. Funerals are expensive. Man, I probably need to bump that up. I need to bump that up. So you can do that. Or clients might need to increase their coverage. Maybe they started out with 100,000 on you a couple of years ago. Now they're in a different financial space, Shadrika. So now they can go from 100,000 to maybe 150, 200,000. Just opportunities that are out there. Securities opportunities are out there. $1,000 in premium. And then you can put a securities goal out there. But this is the business warm market where you already have the credibility. This is a credibility. You already got it. Already got it. All right. And so let's talk about the referral market. This is where we're really jumping in to some of the meat of training. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this whole training tonight. I don't want to wear you guys out. It's a lot. But in the referral market, Mom, you have to borrow the credibility. Remember, I said you either have credibility, you have to borrow credibility, or you have to create it. In the referral market, you have to borrow the credibility. And you're borrowing the credibility from the referrer, whoever's referring you, right? So the referral market, I think that this is the best place to grow your business. This is one of the best places to grow your business. Remember, I said the new recruit swarm market is the best place to build your business, but I think the referral market is the best place to grow your business. This is where your new directs might come from, and your new recruits, and your certain opportunities and things like that. I mean, you'll find these gems in the referral market. Well, I want to talk about some keys to remember when you're in the referral market. Keys to remember about the referral market. All right. So always remember this. You have to first decide that you deserve to get referrals. I'm serious, guys. If you're going to be in the referral market, you want to have success in the referral market, you have to first decide, Cheryl, that you deserve to get referrals. So what do I mean by that? Sean, you don't need to be like, oh man, can you maybe kind of, sort of. No, we deserve referrals. Especially if you've taken a client through a wealth builder process where you're showing them the effective inflation, you're showing them their FIN number, you're showing them they got a shortfall, you're showing them they dime calculation, how much life insurance they need. You're having all this great information, and you're helping them execute their plan. When you give them life insurance, investments, or you're setting up a second meeting with an investment person so they can get investment. My goodness, guys. My goodness. If you don't think you deserve referrals after that, I don't know what to tell you. And it ain't just about that. It's about all the work you had to do to get to that as to why you deserve referrals. Did everybody on here, did you have to pay $99 plus $25 a month to get in this business? So you paid a price. Not only that, did you have to go to a pre-licensing class to learn this information? You had to do that. Did you have to study for a test to pass this life insurance exam, right? And then you had to go sit and take that test. And some of us had to maybe go sit and take that test more than one time. But here we are, you passed that test. And then you sat in on these trainings, you sacrificed going to big events, you listened to speakers and stuff like that, just so you can get to a point to where you can articulate and communicate to somebody that knows really nothing about nothing when it comes to life insurance and how money works. And you're taking your time, being patient, answering their questions, trying to make them feel comfortable so you can help them. Guys, you got to look at it like that. You don't think you deserve referrals? I say you do. You deserve every referral that comes your way, but you have to make that decision. If you haven't decided that you deserve referrals, it's going to be a struggle for you to get them. So that's the first thing you got to do. First order of business about referrals. You have to decide that you deserve them. You deserve referrals. And then in addition to that, you always look to negotiate referrals on the front end. What do I mean by that? Y'all have heard me say this time and time and time again. You know, referrals are something that you negotiate on the front end. You bring it up early in the appointment process. Y'all know the process. When we're doing the warm-up of the presentation, we say we want you to look at it how many ways? Mr. and Mrs. Client, or Mrs. Client, or Mr. Client, I want you to look at this presentation 2 ways. Cheryl, know where I'm going with this. I want you to look at it. I want you to ask yourself, can I personally benefit from the things this company does? Because if you can, we want to interview to be the people that can help you in these areas. That's the first way. The second way, Eric, I want you to look at it. I want you to ask yourself, who do you know that can benefit from getting this information? Because we find that referrals from a credible person is the best way for us to connect with people. So worst case scenario, hopefully you feel comfortable enough, at least being a referral source. Does that sound fair enough? That's a question that demands a yes or a no answer. And what do most people say? That sounds fair enough. We negotiate. I just got a small commitment. It's a small yes, but it's a yes. But that's when the negotiating is starting off top, right there. And then we reinforce that at the end of that first appointment. Y'all, what's that line, Auntie? Anybody know the line that we say? What we tell them after we done got the commitment for them to do the wealth builder? What do we say to them? Anybody know it?
Our only fee for service.
It is. Yes. Our only fee for service. You got it. Is that if you find value in what we do, that we're gonna create a list of referrals. Cheryl, do I not say that every time we do a field trip? Every time. Listen, our only fee for service is that if you find value in what we do, that we're gonna do a referral list of other people that you know that can be blessed by going through the same process. You okay with that? Yep, I'm cool with that. Great. That's negotiating. So if it's, guys, that's baked into the process. Sean, the language is already there in the process. So you mean to tell me that when we get to the part to go to collect our fee for service, what we gotta be scared for? I know that's bad English, but man, look, I gotta say it like that. What we gotta be scared for? We've done our job, we've done our part. And now it's time for them to pay up. It's our fee for service, man. But you negotiate on the front end. I learned that the hard way in trying to get referrals without any negotiating. But I figured out, yep, that's the best way to do it. I got to negotiate them throughout the process. All right, look at this. Keys to remember about referrals. Warmed up referrals are better than cold referrals. Warmed up referrals are better than cold referrals. So when you get referrals, having a client immediately send that text message out to warm each of their referrals up is important. It's important. It's not the end all be all, but but it helps. And we'll talk about why it's not the end all be all here in a minute. But a warmed up referral is better than a cold referral. What else? Referrals have a shelf life, so contact them ASAP. Guys, don't do like I've done in my primary career. Get referrals, forget about them, sit on them, because referrals spoil. Just like if you set food out, it'll spoil. Referrals can spoil as well, or they might not be as good. They can become stale, right? So referrals can go bad on you. So contact them ASAP. Do not sit on referrals. All right. In addition to that, quality of referrals is better than quantity of referrals. I'm not really interested in getting 20 referrals from somebody. I would much rather get your best 5 referrals than a list of 20 referrals. Quality is better than quantity. Quality is better than quantity, right? Now, I'll take 20 referrals, but I'm sure trying to vet and see whether or not they're quality, right? If I start getting into the weeds of somebody's referrals, I'm on the fringes and, oh man, I'm just giving you my barber's cousin that I met one time, like, no, I want the people that you have the most credibility with. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. Quality is better than quantity. And then also referrals instantly see you as the expert. Guys, let's keep it that way. Referrals don't know you. They don't know you. They don't know that you've been in education for the past 8 years or you've been working for the county for the past 10 years. They don't know that. All they know is that they brother, they sister, they best friend, or they cool coworker sent them a text message saying that I referred you to a new friend of mine, Erica Phillips. She shared some powerful financial concepts with me about creating more wealth, and it made me think of you. Take a phone call from her. I think you're going to be impressed with the information. They ain't say nothing about Erica been working for MHMRA and this, that, and the other for the past. They ain't say nothing about that. So when you call them, I need y'all to understand me on this, because I think that we carry certain baggage with us when we call and we contact referrals, like these people know who we are. No, you are an expert to them that came recommended by somebody that they know. So let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. You're the expert. So you got to move, you got to talk, and you got to function as an expert. Does this make sense, y'all? Are y'all with me on this? Because I think sometimes, man, we can call referrals and we be acting like we don't know what we're doing and that they might know more than what we know. We intimidated by calling referrals. I'm telling you, don't do that. You are the expert. And that's how they see you, unless you tell them otherwise. And so these are just keys to remember about referrals. Next, you need to put all your referrals in CRM. You get referrals, put them in CRM, guys. Don't be having referral lists on your computers. Put all them referrals that you have, put them in CRM. Put them in CRM. So you got an electronic storage of them, all right? So that was keys to remember about referrals. Now let's talk about keys to remember about referrers, the people who are giving the referrals. You got to know some things about these people. Number one, referrers, the people who are giving the referrals, they respond best to people that are confident. If you are not confident, they're going to try to play you. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. If you're not confident in how you deal with them and how you ask for referrals, you might get played. They only respond best to people who are confident. So when you talk to people and you start talking about them referrals, say it with your chest. Are y'all with me? Lead them. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So, all right, I'm going to pull up this list and we're going to create a short list of referrals. See, I'm not saying can we, I'm leading them. I'm kind of guiding them I don't want to say telling them, you know, Kimberly, I'm guiding them. Hey, this is what we're about to do next. Okay, now that we've done that, remember I said, hey, our only fee for service is give referrals. So what we're going to do, we're going to create a short list of referrals of people that you know that can benefit from getting the same information. You got to lead people, right? That's confidence. Show it at all times, because referrals respond best to people that are confident. The next one, referrers need to be told the type of referral you're looking for. Do not let people give you a bunch of broke, destitute people that they don't even deal with as their referrals. Don't do that. You are directing traffic on these referrals. You say, hey, this is who I'm looking for. Sean, you got to be clear to them. I'm looking for, if you're looking for life insurance referrals, I'm looking for people that are between age 25 and 55 and employed full-time. Those two features, Mr. and Mrs. Client, they are non-negotiable. Those characteristics, they got to have that. And I want them to have at least one of the following three. And y'all know what those characteristics are. You got to tell people what you're looking for. Otherwise, they're going to be giving you their broke cousin that just got off their couch last week, that ain't been employed for the last year. What are they gonna give their nephew that just dropped out of college and now he's working at Chick-fil-A? Like, come on, man. Like, no, you did not do all of that work over those 2 appointments to get lousy referrals. So we got to tell people what it is that we're looking for, right? They need to be told the type of referrals you're looking for. What else? Referrers will never give you their whole list. Can I get an amen on that? They'll never give you the whole list. Hey, Joker got his phone right here just scrolling, talking about some. After they get to about number 4 or 5, they be like, yeah, that's about it right there. They'll never give you the whole list. You be like, come on, man, star you out, bro. I know you got about 10 more in there. They'll never give you the whole list, and that's okay. That's okay. What you want to do is you want to maintain a connection with them. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, because you can always come back. You can always come back. Remember that, guys. Referrals from a client should never be a one-off experience. I just said something. Getting referrals from a client should never be a one-time experience, Sean. See, we've thought that, I only got one opportunity to get the referrals and I can never go back. No. That's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. Right? Because you know why? If you stay in contact with them, if you checking up on them, Erica, they getting an email from you from time to time. When you call them on their birthday, or you call them for the annual review, or whenever, you can always get more. You can always get more. Until you be the person that's at the front of their mind when a conversation about life insurance and investments comes up. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. But just know that they ain't gonna never give you the whole list. But that's okay, because that just gives me the opportunity to come back and get more. Referrers with credibility make referral connections easy. Referrers with credibility make referral connections easy. Guys, it ain't nothing like getting some referrals from somebody that got credibility. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cheryl, them referrals that you got, the people that gave you them referrals, them sisters they got credibility with them folks. All day. I can tell. I can tell. Cheryl be sending text messages out, putting me on the thread, including me on the text message. Hey, it was great talking to you. We'll see you on Wednesday and Saturday. And these folks is like, they jumping on these Zooms, and they like, what's up? What's happening? What's going on? Oh, yeah. Nikki referred me. What's up? Nikki got mad credibility. It just makes that connection easy. Just makes it easy, guys. And so when you find somebody as a client And you can kind of, Erica, can you smell credibility on folk? You'd be like, well, you smell it real credible right now. I know I'm only meeting with you through the computer, but I just smell some credibility around this situation. That is the person that you want to get referrals from. Because you know whoever they give you, you're going to have a pretty good go at trying to get in front of them folks. All right? But let me tell you the mistake that I made. I've gotten good referrals from a credible person, Auntie, and let the referrals go stale. Y'all know how many times I've done that? I'm being transparent and honest. And now I'm trying to call the referrals and I'm trying to say, man, so-and-so gave me your number 2 months ago. And they be like, remember that? You see, it ain't hot no more. I'm on the fringes of, I'm trying to still borrow the credibility. And it's tough. That's what I'm saying, man. When you find somebody that got good quality referrals and they got credibility, better call them ASAP. They got a shelf life. All right. What else about referrers? It's a good one, guys. Referrers with credibility can be more important than a new recruit. Oh! A referrer with credibility can be more important to your business than a new recruit. I just said something. Can be better than a new recruit. So know that. Referrals with credibility, collect them. Collect them, right? And when you collect them, treat your good referrers well. Treat them well, guys. Treat them good. Go beyond the thank you note. Take them to lunch. Send them a gift card. Are y'all, does this make sense? Treat your good referral sources well, especially if they're sending you clients that's doing business with you. Give them an update on what's happening. Man, you know them referrals that you sent me, everybody that I sat down with, I was able to help them build a financial house. Man, I was able to, and you know what they'll probably say? They told me. They told me that they met with you. And they told me that y'all was able to do some stuff, because sometimes good referrals, they'll check up on you. Hey, did you get a chance to meet with Cheryl? How did that go? What was that like? Was it good? It was cool? Because they putting their name out there. They putting their reputation on. They want to make sure that we ain't out there messing it up. So they'll check on it. And so by you coming back and thanking them again and saying, hey, listen, man, I want to take care. What's the place that you and your partner, you and your husband, you and your wife, you and your fiance, where y'all like to go to dinner? Man, let me do this for y'all. Man, I'm gonna send you something. This I like, or man, have y'all seen that movie or whatever? Man, I want to send y'all to the movies, go see that. Like, treat them well. Take care of them. That's called collecting. Collecting good referral sources. Collect them. I guarantee you, you'll be able to come back to them. Be able to come back to them. Guys, is this helping? Is this helping anybody? All right, cool. Let's keep it moving. Is this the same stuff? Ah, that's funny. I got caught up in there. Okay, all right. So these are traditional referral sources. These are traditional referral sources. So you have, you can get referrals from your clients. You can get referrals from family members, friends, friendly advocates, emergency contacts, beneficiary contacts. You know, these are the traditional referral sources that we all know about. I mean, they're tried and true, guys. I mean, these sources will never go out of style. You know, they're going to yield quality referrals every single time. Clients, family members, friends, friendly advocates, emergency contacts, beneficiary contacts. Strong, traditional referral sources. Now let's talk about some non-traditional referral sources. Do you know that disengaged licensed agents can be referral sources? Disengaged licensed agents can be referral sources. They have the license, but they're not doing the business anymore. They're licensed, but they're not doing the business anymore. Those people can become referral partners. Those should be your referral partners, not people that you recruit in that got to go through the licensing process and all that type of stuff. And we're promising them some type of compensation after they get licensed, and then they dragging their feet on getting licensed, and you never get any referrals because they're like, well, wait a minute, you told me that I can get paid for these referrals. So I want to be the referral partner, but I can't get licensed until April. I can't go to class until April. Erica, how does that help you? We in February. Somebody telling you they're going to join the business referral partner and they can't get licensed and go to class until April, but they got a whole list of referrals that they help. How does that help you? So cool it on them referral partners. But if you got people that are on your team that are licensed, still got their license, but they not doing nothing, holla at them. They might know 2-3 people off top that they can refer to you. And you put them down as a second agent on the application, and voila, they get a direct deposit in their account, or they get a check that come to them. And they ain't have to do nothing but just pass a name and a number on. And maybe send out a text, just like a client would. That's your referral partners, disengaging. And let me tell you something, that's another reason why you want to help keep your licensed people licensed. Oh, Nick, they ain't doing nothing. It don't matter to me. They not doing nothing anyway. Okay. Call them. Please tell them to do their CEs. Keep the license on the books. Are y'all with me? Because those people can be your referral partners. They can be your referral partners. Disengaged licensed agents. Sean over there taking notes right now. Sean, like, I know I got some of them. And guess what? I'll let them and talk to them about how they can be referral partners. All right. It doesn't hurt to try. Then you got your networking relationships, guys. These are non-traditional referral sources. What are networking relationships? Well, let's talk about them. How about tax preparers? Right? People who just do taxes. This is a hot time for them. It's a lot of people coming in and out of their presence to get their taxes done. A lot of people that need what it is that we have to offer. I'm not talking about recruiting the tax preparer. That'll be cool if we can do that. But what about if we work out a relationship to where, hey, man, you know, that I can help some of those people that you know with this crusade that I have. Tax preparers, that's another, CPAs, attorneys, real estate professionals, brokers and agents, HR professionals, organized networking groups. When I say organized networking groups, I'm talking about groups to where they come together for the sole purpose of giving referrals. You might have a plumber in there. You might have a real estate agent in there. You might be the financial professional in there. They might have somebody in the networking group that does medical health insurance. Y'all get what I'm saying? And there can only be one of the person that's in this networking group. And y'all come together and y'all just share referrals. You might know some people that need a plumber. Hey, man, use Doug. Try him out. But y'all refer, y'all share leads, y'all share referrals. Just different things. These are non-traditional ways to get referrals, right? And so those are ways. And all right, keys to remember about referrals. Oh, dang. How are these showing up multiple times? It must have saved weird. I apologize about that, guys. But yeah, those are non-traditional ways that you can get referrals. And so because of that, that just adds to our opportunity to get 100+ contacts. 100+ contacts. And so you deserve the referrals, ask for them, get them, and work them ASAP. And I promise you some great results are going to come out of that. All right. Now we'll talk about some of the how-tos in the coming weeks. I don't want to be in general about this is what you do, this is what you do, but we'll get into some of the how-tos in some later trainings. I know some of you guys say, well, how do I say this, or how do I do this, and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that. We'll make room for that in these trainings. But as of now, I just want to kind of put some information out there to kind of get the wheels turning, and maybe inspire some people to say, hey, you know what, I never thought about it like that. That's something that I can do today, right now. All right. Any questions? Any questions? Any comments? Going once, going twice. All right, teammates, that is going to conclude training for the night. I'm going to upload this to the YouTube channel. It will be available. The second part of this, I don't want to go into it because I'm taking a deep dive. The next part is cold market / networking. That's a big one. That's a big one. It's already 7:43 right now. Yeah, I'll save that one for its own thing, and then we'll get into the other piece after we do that one. But that's all I got, teammates. I'll upload this, and hopefully you enjoy it.